What's up, YouTube? Squad Gaming back with another episode today. And today, I'm playing another game, my Denver Nuggets MyLeague episode. And today, it is Emmanuel Mudiay against a very good all-around point guard, Chris Paul. It should be a good matchup for the young rookie, and this is the reason why I wanted to play this game. It's our 15th game of the season. We are 4-10. So you know I lost my game 1, and since then, we only won a couple of games and it hasn't gone very well. But look at this to start the game. They win the jump ball, and then Paul Pierce wide open short corner jumper. 2-0 already. Not a good start. But let's get things going here. Chris Paul's gonna pull up on the break, and he's just gonna throw up a three. Mudiay's gonna dish a nice pass to Randy Foye. I've kind of been enjoying playing with Randy Foye. I wish he could knock down a jumper just a little bit more, but look at this ridiculous and one by Chris Paul. You can't stop that. You foul him hard, and he still puts that one in. There's nothing you can do. Here's Mudiay. Throw up a three to Mudiay. That's a D. He's going to drain that every time. Not really. I'm surprised he made it, but that one is good. I'm going to talk about the team a little bit as you guys watch the gameplay. As you see Nurkic just throw that one down. But what I'm looking for in this team, I've only played this only my second game, but I've started to get more familiar with them. And I really like the way on Nurkic. I think that's how you say it. I really like the way he's been playing. Kenneth Faried has been a beast. I really am getting better at using him. And Danilo Gallinari's been alright. He's been the only person on my team that can really knock down a jump shot consistently. But one thing I have found out though, my defense is not good. Randy Foye defending has not been as good as I thought maybe he would, and same with Danilo Gallinari. Kenneth Faried is alright. He's just a little he doesn't have the size for other big men that he can't always just defend. Like Blake Griffin is like the same size as him, so you'll see Blake Griffin doesn't have just a great game, but if you were to put someone big on Kenneth Faried would probably get wrecked in the post, and that's just something I have to deal with because he doesn't have the height. Nurkic has actually been a very good center. He's been protecting the paint. He can't shoot a jump shot, which in my big men I really like if they can hit like a mid-range jumper, but with him, that's just something he can't do and doesn't have in his game. But maybe I'll have to develop him or something. But Emmanuel Mudiay, he's been really good. If he can shoot a jump shot here in like next season or a couple seasons later, I will really enjoy playing with Emmanuel Mudiay. That's the only flaw I have with him right now. He passes the ball very well. He's really quick. He can get to the basket. He doesn't finish as well as I wish he would, which is something that he also needs to work on. So if he works on finishing and shooting the three ball, he will be one of my favorite players to play with. Look at that up and under right there by Lance Stevenson as he flexes on me. But yeah, that's about what I have. My bench is just not good. I really need to work on my bench in the offseason. So if there's a few things I need to work on in the offseason, it'd be my bench, some three-point shooters, and maybe another big man that would complement Kenneth Faried as center, because honestly Nurkic would be a very good guy off the bench. He's not really a well-known starter, and probably not his role that he should be playing, but with this team, that's what we need him to do, because it's either him or J.J. Hickson. J.J. Hickson has not done anything for me. But as I told you before, we're 4-10. We're already kind of out of the playoff hopes, because 4-10 to start the season in the Western Conference, you kind of already screwed yourself. I mean, obviously we can go on a win streak and we can turn things around, but with this team, I just don't see that happen. We don't have that superstar player that's really going to take it over in the rest of the season and turn this team around. And even going 500 in the Western Conference is not something you can afford to do, because the Western Conference is very good. As you see the Clippers right here, they're up 11 at half. I haven't talked a lot about the gameplay, but here's the stats. We're 15 of 40 from field goals at halftime. Like I said, shooting is just our main problem. I don't have a lot of people that can knock down a shot, and I was 1 for 2 from the 3-point line, because obviously if you can't make the three, don't take the three. And they are shooting the ball pretty well. Their 3-point's not been very good, but with these sliders, you're not meant to make a bunch of threes, which I should adjust a little bit. I need to put up the 3-point a little bit. Everything else I really enjoy playing, because these teams should be beating me like this. Like I played the Rockets in the first game of the season. They should beat me pretty well like they did. And right now we're only down 10 to the Clippers, but honestly, by the way we've been playing and by the way they haven't made shots, this is exactly what the score should be. They haven't made a lot of shots. We made a decent amount, but not as much as we should have, and they're right there, and we're barely keeping in it. But I really like the way these sliders play out. And the only thing I have a problem with is a 3-point, because obviously I don't want them to make every single three, and I shouldn't make every single three, but there's a couple times when people that should knock down 3-pointers, like J.J. Redick, there's a couple times where he has wide open 3-pointers and he misses them. Obviously you can say that's just an off day, but realistically J.J. Redick's going to knock down 2 out of 3, 2 out of 4 easily, but this game he just doesn't, and that's something that I should probably change. But look at that move by Kenneth Faried. If he would have flushed on DeAndre Jordan, oh man, that would have been ridiculous. But now I'll get more into the gameplay. Right here, we're down 16 after that and one by Randy Foye. Like I said, I really enjoyed playing with him. He's been playing pretty good. And now, here's JJ Redick. We hurt him and Chris Paul this game, actually. They both played injury, but there's Chris Paul right there. Beautiful ball movement. They find Chris Paul for the and one, and that's really going to start to put this game away. We really need to come back here. This could be a big bucket. Down 15 in the third quarter. Will Barton, and he's going to miss that jumper. If I would have made that, that would have been crazy. But at the end of the third quarter, it is going to be Los Angeles Clippers 76, the Denver Nuggets 61. We aren't playing very good shooting-wise, but holding the Clippers to 76 points after 3 quarters is something I thought I wasn't going to do, to be honest. I thought they'd run the score up. But here they're going to have it with Jamal Crawford, and he wrecked me. But look at that swat by Nurkic. He just swats that thing out of there. A beautiful play right there. A nice job. And right here, look at this floater. That's just 2K. Come on. There's no way Paul Pierce is going to pull up for a floater 15 feet out, and he's going to drain it like that. There's no way that happens. But anyways, we're down 17. Nice pass by Emmanuel Mudiay to Kenneth Faried. Those two are people I'm really looking forward to playing with in the future, especially when they keep developing. Right here, here's Kenneth Faried again. He's going to put that one in. He's strong, and he can really finish well at the hoop. Now down 11, Kenneth Faried and Emmanuel Mudiay. Double team Chris Paul, and Emmanuel Mudiay is going to dunk that one down. We're making a slight comeback here. It's a 9-point game after this dunk right here. We really need to make a big play. Down 7. We got to get a stop here. This could be big. Chris Paul's going to do his own thing, crosses me over, passes to Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin pump fake, shoots, misses. We need that board, but no, they're going to pass it out to Paul Pierce. He's going to hit a big time jumper. And now we're down 11. We find Kenneth Faried. He throws that one down vicious. It's another 7-point game. If we get stops, we can come back. But here, look at my great defending on Chris Paul. Not really. That was just awful. My fault. But I want to play on-ball defense, so that's kind of what I have to take away. And right here, this one just ended at Blake Griffin offensive rebound. Just exploded right there. He just exploded off of that offensive rebound, dunked it. We do lose, but only by 11, so I really like the improvements this team has made. I'm really improving by the way I play with this team. I'm really getting more familiar with them, and it's going to be a fun MyLeague, I think. I'm going to play probably about 7-8 games in the first season, and then we'll get to the off season. I'll have a video for that, and unless we make the playoffs, of course. But 4-11 now after that loss, not looking too likely after 15 games, but crazy things have happened. But that's all I have for today. Sorry if the video is a little short. I apologize, and as always, I'm out. Peace.